Hey everyone, Jim Fitzpatrick. Thanks so much for joining me on CBT Now here at CBT News. How do you hit 20 plus cars every single month? Well, we're going to tell you. Joining us now is Gardner, instructor and sales trainer at the Joe Verde Group, to share 5 strategies to keep those deals coming. And Sean, so thank you so much for joining us on the show once again. There's a lot of people out there that would love to hit 20 cars a month, 20 plus
Yes.
cars a month, I should say.
Yes.
And we saw some of that during COVID, and where, every salesperson was selling a whole bunch of cars. That has since subsided a little bit, and people have told me, many dealers and managers have said, yeah, our salespeople are now selling, 10, 12 cars a month again and what have you. So talk to us. What are the 5 key ways to consistently sell 20 plus cars a month?
Okay, well, Jim, you sold cars, I sold cars.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And, we had our different goals. Every salesperson has their different goals.
Sure.
But if you're like me, deep down, I wanted to do my 20 plus, and I wanted to make the big bucks.
That's right.
And also, I wanted to go home and enjoy life.
That's right.
Not live at the dealership. I mean, was that you a little bit?
It was totally me, but I never, it was funny because it was one of those things where it was like, hey, if business wasn't good or you weren't on target to hit your number, if your number was, let's say, 12 cars by the end of the month and you were sitting at 3 on the 15th, your butt better be at that dealership key to key every single day, right?
Yeah. Well, best part of the month is the last 10 days. So, hey.
There you go. That's right.
All right, so here's the thing. We all want to do our 20 plus and make the big bucks, but then real life hits, kind of like you're talking about. You got the weather, the economy. Some of us, we think maybe we have too many salespeople at the dealership, or maybe we don't advertise correctly, or whatever the situation is, right? That's
right.
Real life. But
That's
the thing
right.
about it is, and here's what I want to share with you, and here's what's important in this interview is, regardless of your situation, it doesn't mean you can't do your 20 plus.
That's right.
Okay?
That's right.
Joe Verde has a formula. And if you just follow this formula, you will put yourself in a position to do your 20 plus, make the big bucks, and like I said, go home and enjoy life.
Yeah.
When I enjoyed life back then, during that time, have a good month, I went dirt bike riding. That's what I did.
That was your thing, huh?
Everybody has their own definition. So let's talk about this formula. There's 5 key pieces to the puzzle here. Number 1, you want to do 20 plus a month, okay? You got to get out of the huddle,
That's
right?
true. Yep.
You got to go to work with a plan in your hand based on your goals. That's
right.
the key.
That's right.
So, Jim, we do training all over North America, and we go to dealerships all over North America. And it seems like right now I see a lot of salespeople doing a lot of just standing around.
Yeah.
They're standing around talking to each other. And I even had a manager tell me this. Check this out. He goes, I got a salesperson that's thinking about quitting. I was like, oh, man, why is that? He goes, well, one of his friends left, and he's telling me he has nobody to talk to anymore.
Oh, my gosh. Wow, what a reason to leave.
I know.
That was the best thing that could have happened to that salesperson.
I mean, that doesn't even make sense. Okay,
Yep.
Look, we have to develop 20 car work habits if we want to do 20 plus a month. We got to come to work and do something every minute of the day that could possibly lead to a sale. Maybe, just maybe, it's a blessing that your friend left, so now we can get a grip on our career.
That's right.
And make something happen.
That's right.
Jim?
Totally.
All right, number 2. Yeah, number 2. When I was selling cars, you were selling cars, it was like, all right, how many customers do I need to sell 20? I need a lot of ups. But really, it's not about how many ups you get each month. It's how flawless you are, how good of a job you do with each opportunity you get. Mm-hmm. That's the key if you want to do your 20 plus.
That's right.
Check this out. It's just math. Did you know 50% of the customers said they ended up buying on the spot if they just got a world-class presentation demonstration? Mm-hmm. Okay, 50%. Mm-hmm. Remember that number.
Yeah.
So if I want to do 20 a month, back into it, that means I got to give 40 demos a month. 40 demos a month.
That's right.
Now, sounds overwhelming, okay? But divide that by 20 work days. Jim, we're talking 2 per day.
That's right.
2 per day. I mean, if you want to do 20 plus a month, don't write down, I hope to sell 20. Write down, right, as a goal, activity goal, I will give 2 people per day a world-class demo on a vehicle I have in stock that fits closest to that customer's wants, needs, and hot buttons, right?
Right.
So I'm visiting with the customer, and the customer says, oh, I'm from service. Oh, well, sounds like you got a little extra time on your hands. Let me show you some cool features on this new car I really think you're going to love.
That's right.
You know, that sounds crazy, but we've all sold service customers a car.
Oh, there's no question about it. That's right. And by the way, whatever they're driving, you know, that's when you mentioned our dealership's in huge demand for that car. We were in a position to offer you top dollar if you're thinking about trading it in.
Yes. You know, a lot of salespeople, I don't have enough customers, not enough customers are coming in the door to be able to do 2 demos a day.
Right.
Well, that service customer just drifted on your floor,
That's
and
right.
they're actually looking at a truck that's on your floor, and the only thing we say, Jim, is, excuse me, sir, are you from service? Okay. All right, just checking. And then that's it.
Are we still doing that?
Yes. Look, 2 demos, 2 world-class demos a day will put you in a position to do your 20 plus. Another thing, if you want to do your 20 plus, this is the formula, the Joe Verde formula, okay? We have to have strong unsold follow-up.
That's right.
Okay? We got to get really good with our hottest customer.
That's
the
right.
hottest customer is the customer that just left your dealership without buying, and I can prove it. 38% are going to buy within the first 4 hours of stopping at the first dealership.
Yeah.
57% are done in 3 days. Okay? Look, Jim, it's like salespeople are just sending out a text, and they're hoping for the best, and if they don't hear back, they think they got ghosted. Man, that guy ghosted me.
Right.
Okay? That's weak. That's very weak until follow-up. You know, I used to hear this from my general manager when I was weak when it came to follow-up. That's weaker than circus lemonade, right? Look, first of all, you have to establish a goal with that customer who just left your dealership. You want to know what the Joe Verde goal is, Jim?
Yeah.
Get them back the same day they left. That's our goal.
Yeah.
Right? Strike when the iron's hottest.
Yeah.
We talk about 6 creative contacts in 3 days, giving that customer a compelling reason why they need to come back and give us another shot.
That's right.
But just better follow up with that unsold customer could be just one thing, Jim, that they need to get to 20 plus, make the big bucks, go home and enjoy life.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. That's right.
So look, we got going to work, getting out of the huddle. We got 2 demos a day. We think 6 creative contacts in 3 days when it comes to your hottest unsold customer.
That's right.
And then 4, you know what it's time to do, Jim? It's time to get recommitted to that incoming sales call.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. You know, a lot of us, we're running over there. We're hoping there's a buyer on the other end of the line. But, Jim, because of lack of skills most salespeople have, are you ready for this scary fact? The average salesperson only sells 0.5 cars a month on the incoming sales call.
Wow.
How am I going to do 20 plus a month if I haven't even tuned up my skill on how to handle one of the hottest leads?
That's right.
The incoming call customers hotter than a digital.
Yeah. That's right.
They're closer to buying, and they're most likely going to buy. 90% of all incoming call customers buy within the first week.
Yeah.
And it's just time to get a grip. Look, is there a script at your dealership? Is it laying around? Can you print one up? Okay. Can you work with it a little bit? Can you commit to 1 incoming call per day being flawless? Do you know, Jim, 1 incoming call a day, that's very realistic. That's 20 per month. You're talking 3, 4, 5 sales a month on the incoming call rather than 0.5 sales a month on that incoming call. That could be a huge difference maker.
That's right.
As far as helping a salesperson get to 20 plus a month.
That's right. That's right. Totally agree.
And then we have number 5, okay, which is a very important part of the puzzle. Let's do this real quick. Going to work, getting out of the huddle,
Yep.
2 demos a day, unsold follow-up, be strong, okay? 6 contacts, creative contacts in 3 days, okay? Recommitting to that incoming sales call. And then number 5, the key piece of the puzzle is we got to do a better job of marketing ourselves.
That's right.
Marketing.
There's no question.
Yeah. Do you market you? Do you market your company, Jim?
Of course. Yep.
Okay. And you're in business for yourself. Salespeople, they're in business for themselves, and they don't do any marketing, right?
And especially when we've got social media, that's right there for free. For free. You can put,
yes.
Right?
Yeah, they're on TikTok, they're on YouTube,
That's
they're
right.
on Facebook, they're on Instagram, but guess what they're not doing?
That's right.
They're not marketing themselves. But check this out. If you want the easiest way to get to 20 plus, check this out. That would be direct marketing to your very best customers.
Yeah.
Now you have to define who are your very best customers. Very best customers are ones that at least know who you are, where you work, what
Right.
you do. Of course, that would be your previously sold customers. That would be customers that you said hi to, whether it be online, on the phone, on the lot, but you never ended up selling them a car. They at least know who you are, where you work, what you do. Look, if with the right combination, watch this, Jim, of e-newsletters and phone calls, the right combination, it's just a matter of time for you to do your 20 plus, make the big bucks, go home and enjoy life.
That's right. That's right. Do you think one of the problems with this is that some salespeople can't fathom the fact that they can do 20 cars a month? They don't see it. They see the 12 to 15 as a top number, and they don't even allow themselves to plan for 20 cars a month?
Well, they're trying to be realistic.
Yeah.
Okay. Look, we do sales classes all over North America, and I think one of the biggest problems is salespeople set goals to be average.
Right.
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 You're my manager. Ask me what my goal is this month.
Yeah. What's your goal this month, Sean?
Well, realistically, Jim, I'm trying to be realistic based on the current market and everything that's going on. My goal is 12. It's like, what?
Right.
Okay. So if we can help people, if Joe Verde can help people, if this video, if this interview helps even one person go, maybe I can do it. Maybe if I just follow the Joe Verde formula every single month, get out of the huddle, come to work. And you know what? A lot of salespeople watching this, or managers, they're saying, I just don't have time to do 6 contacts and 2 demos and master the incoming call and do all the marketing I need to do. But here's the thing. Once they get out of the huddle, Jim.
Right. They got a whole bunch of time.
They're going to find out I have a lot. I'm just sitting in my office now. What
That's right.
can I do
That's right.
that can lead to a sale? And that kind of mind frame is going to help you do your
That's
20
right.
plus.
You want to pick up another couple of hours a day? Just go to your phone and see how much screen time you have. Okay.
Oh, there you go.
And it's frightening because you go, oh my God, I spent 5 hours of screen time, looking at videos or looking at social or whatever the case might be. So for those of you that are complaining you don't have enough time, you actually do have enough time. You're just allocating it in the wrong way, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, no
Yes,
question
sir.
about it. Sean Gardner, instructor and sales trainer at the Joe Verde Group. Man, it's always great having you on. I get so many great emails of sales managers and salespeople out there whenever you're on. So thank you so much. Keep doing what you're doing at the Joe Verde Group and working with salespeople and managers all over the country, all over North America, as you say, which is true. So,
Yes, sir.
yep. Thanks, man.
It's an honor, Jim. Thank you.
Thanks.